If you're looking for a used Nissan Versa like this one, then you found the right video. Stay tuned. I'm about to give you some great checks and tips for your test drive, and some other advice to help make sure that you find a first-class copy of a second-hand Nissan Versa. So we call this one the Versa Note, and it is a sensible, flexible, and spacious compact that's easy on fuel, nice to drive, and has more headroom and legroom than you probably think. Look for over 530 liters of cargo space, a variable height cargo load floor, and featured content including Bluetooth, parking cameras, navigation, cruise, air, heated seats, and more. All models got a 1.6-liter four-cylinder engine with 109 horsepower, a CVT transmission, or 5-speed manual were both available, and all units were front-wheel drive. If you're looking at one of these, be sure to check out the Honda Fit as well. I've linked a used car advice video to that model in the description below. Tip number 1 is to start by confirming proper servicing of the CVT transmission if equipped. For maximum peace of mind, obtain full service records that indicate that the transmission was properly serviced on time in a dealer setting. Remember that failure to service this transmission properly can cause problems and will void remaining warranty. So can having it serviced by a private shop if they use the wrong parts, equipment, fluid, or procedures during servicing. So protect yourself from transmission issues by confirming that all servicing is up to date and has been performed exclusively by a Nissan technician. Tip number 2 is to check the air conditioner and confirm adequate performance by cranking it up and making sure that cold air arrives quickly and that it stays on strong. If not, there might be a refrigerant leak, a faulty sensor, or a clogged cabin air filter. Any issues with the AC that don't have an instantly apparent cause should be investigated by a technician before you buy. On the topic, note that poor heat in colder months may also be the result of a clogged cabin air filter or a bad thermostat. If in doubt, get it checked out. Some owners have reported problems. Tip number 3 is to basically check everything that lets you in and out of the car. So that's everything on every door. Based on some owner reports of issues, test drivers are advised to confirm that all interior and exterior door handles and locks are in proper working order, and that all door-mounted window and lock switches are working properly, and finally that the door locks can be worked from the remote key fob and the controls on the doors as well. Also, confirm that you can easily open and close the hatch after releasing it from all of its releases. With the tailgate open, apply slight downwards force to make sure that the struts hold it open under its own weight. If not, you'll need to replace them, or you could wind up taking some sheet metal to the cranium. Tip number 4 is to get a pre-purchase inspection and tune-up. We strongly advise that you do not buy any used vehicle without full service records, although that is sometimes inevitable. So if that's the case, remember that the single best way to avoid buying a rolling heap of someone else's problems is to budget for a full professional inspection before you buy and a full tune-up and fluid change just after to be safe. These 2 steps can go a long way towards trouble-free operation in the long term. And tip number 5 is to check out the touchscreen interface. Give that touchscreen a workout if equipped. Some owners have reported touchscreens that freeze, choke, lag, or crash. If that's the case, the fix may be as simple as restarting the car or hard resetting the head unit, or you might need replacement parts, which are pricey, and you'll want to know the answer before you agree to buy. Well, thank you for watching, and remember that if you're interested in even more information on buying a used Nissan Versa Note, including owner reviews, recalls, specs, crash test scores, and more, click the link below for the full used car buyer's guide over at autotrader.ca.